he said no, bottom line. And there are two reasons. One, as a man, Jesus was limited. He was limited as a man. Remember, he's true God and he's true man. He showed that to the apostles. So he was teaching the apostles, no, you cannot say yes to all these multiples of people. There's way too many people. I have to cut this short, I have to move on. And the other reason Jesus said no was because not just as a medical worker. So Jesus says no. You know why? People were searching for him because, have you noticed that even in our lifetime, when there is someone who is gifted with healing, what do you think people do? They all flock to that person. What if a world-famous healer would come to Belleville? Do you think those people from other places, they will all flock to Belleville to see this person who has a gift of healing? And that's what happened to Jesus. But that's not what Jesus' point is. Jesus is saying, I'm not just a medical worker. I'm not just a miracle worker. Because Jesus was also after the souls. You follow? It's the souls that he was after. And they were missing the point. To them, it's enough that I get healed. I'm a leper, I need to be cleansed. I have cancer, I have to be treated. You understand? I have to get healed by whatever ailment I have. But that's not the point of Jesus. First, as a human, through God and through man, he was limited. And number two, Jesus was not happy with people thinking that that's all he's about. Oh, you want to get healed? Go to Jesus. But that's not all Jesus wants. Jesus is after eternal life. Let Jesus give you life. Let Jesus give you life. Don't enter the sheepfold because you want to be healed. Follow? Again, healing is good as a human being, but it's only secondary. The more important thing is salvation, healing of the soul. That's why whenever I hear people pray, I have people, I pray for this person, he's sick. I pray for that person. I always follow it up with, if it be his will. You know why? Because you see, God's ways are apart from ours. God's ways are not the same as our ways. And for all we know, some of those ailments have been allowed by God to happen for a reason. Sometimes we don't understand. But it's our task is to entertain in our minds that the reason God allows those sickness and ailments to take place is because it's for the good of everybody around the person. It happens. Sometimes accidents happen, people die, and it's for the good of everyone. Romans 8:28 says that. Whatever happens is for the good. It will turn out to be what is best for everyone. You just have to trust God. You just have to trust God. But for you and for me, sometimes it's difficult to swallow. How can you take my child? How can you take my parents? How can you take my siblings? How can you allow me to have cancer? I'm doing this for you, I'm doing that for you, and then you gave me this. But for all you know, that's the best for everyone. You understand? Does that make sense to you? Now, are we supposed to understand everybody's problems?
No.
Aren't we supposed to be compassionate with other people? So how do we reconcile the two? Have you spoke to somebody and somebody is full of problems? Let me tell you a story. You can tell it off.